Hey there, I'm Christina with WP Beginner, and today I'm going to show you some really cool features that SeedProd has done with their plugin. And you can get started with the free version, but to show you all the features available, I'm going to be using the pro version of SeedProd. SeedProd is best known for the coming soon plugin or a maintenance plugin. Then they thought, oh, this is kind of a standard landing page, or it's a specific landing page. Why don't we go ahead and create this and open it up to create more landing pages. So I'm going to walk you through all the features I like. We'll cover a couple of features that I think that they could improve on, and then I'll share with you my most favorite feature at the end. So make sure you stick around. I feel like I got to tell you a little bit why I'm so excited about this. A couple of weeks before this came out, I knew it was coming, but I was setting up a sales page for a family member, something that she was wanting to sell. And I went through a whole week and I was like, well, cool, this is coming up. I know it. I'm going to do the little comparison. And I went down all week and I went down kind of a rabbit hole, because you have landing pages that are services that are separate from your page. They offer really ugly URLs, and your landing page isn't even on your website. They're hosting it, and they usually add something like sales funnel in the description, and then the prices are a lot more expensive because of that. And I didn't want that. I wanted the sales page on my site, or on the site that I was working on. I wanted it to be a page that I can control from my website. Then the other option that I had was to install a full-blown, page builder or something like that, where it kind of takes over your whole website, and where you can create a theme, a specific theme, customize your theme from the ground up. I didn't need that either, because the theme that I had was perfect. Just wanted a landing page that I could do. Because this wasn't out yet, I ended up working off of Gutenberg, added Gutenberg blocks to a page, and I was able to get it up. But here's the thing, and maybe this is you as well. I'm not really good at design, and to be able to start from a blank page to create something that I needed to sell something, it was a bit of a task, and I was able to get it done. But at the end of the day, it wasn't something I was super happy with. So when this came out, I was like, okay, let me see how this is. And let me show you what it's like. So when you first create a landing page, it's pretty amazing, because first off, you have all of these templates to choose from, which is amazing, because I can do a much better job of designing something where I start with, where I don't start with a blank page. I start with a beautiful template first and then adjust it to what I need. So you scroll through, you see all these beautiful ones that are already created for you. And then if you already know what you want, then you can just drill down. I just want a sales page, and just look through those templates. Or if you just want a webinar page, you can do those as well. So right out of the gate, I absolutely love the fact that there are all of these beautiful templates to choose from. And when you pick the one that you want, type out your name that you want to use, and then you can start editing. And then once you start editing, this is what happens. You have just an easy way to adjust everything. It's your typical page builder where you can move items around, you can duplicate, you can save a block if you like it. And then over on the left, you have all of these standard blocks that you can use, and then some advanced blocks that you can also use. And then, like I said, you can have saved blocks. So if you do use a block often, you can save it so you can use later. The other cool thing is they have sections. So if you're either starting with a blank one, or you want to add like a frequently asked area, they have some really cool features or really cool sections where you can add it to the page to make it even more robust. And I love having that here. The other cool thing that I like is you can also add images, but it's more than just an image. So if I click on adding this image block, I can either choose my own image, or they have over 2 million plus stock images that I can search for and find the one that I want for this site. Then I can add it, and then I can adjust it even more. And now I don't have to go out to a third-party site, find it, download it, upload it from my computer, and all that's all right here. So really cool way to make my sales page even more beautiful. And then under Connect, you can connect to several email marketing services. So right out of the gate, you can connect to all of these. You can also connect to Zapier, so you can create a whole automated business from here. If you collect emails, then you can also send it to your CRM system or what have you. You can connect to Google Analytics, and as well as reCAPTCHA, so you can cut down on spam. But the cool thing is, if you're not quite ready and you don't have an email service provider yet, don't let that stop you from collecting emails. If we go back to design, you can still add an opt-in form. And when we save it, and I'm going to close this out, and then once you save it and start using it, and if people add their email address in here, we now have a subscribers area. So this is where you can go to see any subscribers that have come on that page. And this is being collected. So you don't have to wait to make that decision to have an email service provider. Once you do choose to have an email service provider and you find that one that you like, then you can export to CSV all of the emails that you've collected. And now you have a full-blown email service provider. And then, like I said, we have some of our favorites like Constant Contact and Drip and ConvertKit and so many others. Now, the other cool thing is this area right here, custom domain mapper. So it's custom domain, it's a domain mapper. If you are like most people, if you started creating a website, you've probably thought, oh, that's a great idea. And you go out and you get another domain. And so now before you know it, you have a collection of domains. We often talk about how many domains we all have. A lot of times you don't do anything with those because you don't have time. Because you have to set up website, you have to set up WordPress, set up the theme, get all that going. And so it kind of stays on the back burner until you have enough time to do it. This takes care of all of that. So any page that you create, then you can simply put that domain name here and you set that up. Whatever page we've been working on, we set this up. And when people go to this URL, they're going to see that page. So now you can make all of those domains work for you, see which one's working, see which idea, flies. And then you can spin it off to its own full website. But to get started, to just test an idea, this is amazing. This is perfect for any kind of marketer who has all these ideas in their head. This is perfect for somebody like a real estate agent who you have a ton of houses and you want each house to have their own domain name. Then you can do that here. This is a game changer in my opinion, and it's going to be super fun to set up multiple domains and see how each one does. It's basically setting up multiple websites without having to install WordPress multiple times and installing all the plugins. So that's one of my favorite features. Now, in sharing all the cool things, I will say, if you're looking for like a sales page, they don't currently have a native integration to accept payments. So they don't have like a Stripe payment or a PayPal payment, but that's okay. You can get around that by, if you have WP Forms, you can add a contact form, and WP Forms integrates with Stripe, PayPal, and authorize.net. So you could create the form, add it to your sales page, and then that's full blown. And then I did speak with John Turner, who is the co-founder of SeedProd, and he did say that having Stripe integration is on his list. The second thing when it was a soft launch was people asked for more templates. There just weren't enough. They wanted more templates to choose from. So that's going to be an ongoing thing, that they'll design more templates and release them as they can. So be on the lookout for new templates all the time. One other feature that is coming soon that's not quite out, and that's for custom login pages. So that's one of our top videos that people always look for, how to create a custom login page, and that will be coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. And then I'll be doing a full-blown tutorial on how to build a landing page with SeedProd. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that tutorial. And then let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite feature from SeedProd?